Hi everybody, Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com. I'm sitting in the 2015 Subaru BRZ. BRZ. uh, Had a great week in this car. This has been fun. This is a great little car. You pay for this Series Blue package with all the goodies and stuff. You pay about 30 grand, and you get 2,700 pounds of car with 200 horsepower under the hood. And it's honest horsepower, no turbos or anything. It's very responsive, very tight. Steering is tight. Road hugging is good, is just great. Um, Probably the best traction control in a rear-wheel drive car I've been in a very long time. It's certainly on par with much bigger cars, Dodge Challenger and so forth. Certainly on par with that in terms of traction control. Better road hugging, of course, because it is a much smaller and much tighter build vehicle. Just had a good time in this car. You know, a lot of people will measure sports cars like this purely on horsepower and 0 to 60 times and all that kind of stuff. And um, that stuff is awesome, and it's fun to spout those kind of facts. My best 0 to 60 in this car this week was about 6.5, and that was a fluke. I was just over 7 on average, really. I think 6.5 was that was just total luck. So it's that's not great compared to some other sports cars and what you can get out of them. But on the other hand, you spent $30,000 on an entry level sports car right here, and you can get it just for as little as 24. And for all of that, for the first time sports car buyer, for the entry level buyer, or for somebody who needs a second car to drive around in and they want to have fun while they're doing it, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. Lots of fun in this car. So I just wanted to record those thoughts because I hear a lot of I read a lot of stuff where people kind of bash this car and say it should be faster and it needs turbos and it needs this, that, or the other. And really, for me, the only thing that holds me back from buying it is that there is no all-wheel drive option. If there was an all-wheel drive option, this would be a year-round car where I live. Because there is no all-wheel drive, because it's rear-wheel drive only, it's kind of a 6-month car, because once we get the weather coming in, this car would have to park. And that's true of any rear-wheel drive sports car. I don't care what it is. You could, you could bring me a Challenger Hellcat, and I cannot drive that in the winter. Sorry. Great car, but I can't drive it in the winter. It's just how it is. So I just wanted to say just a couple things about this little car. It's just tons of fun. And the Series Blue Edition with this paint, my biggest complaint was the fact that it was very difficult to capture the color on film, trying to take photos. It was very hard to get the color to look right. I ended up parking the car in front of a white building and doing long exposure shots. I just opened the aperture a little bit longer than normal, and that came out great. But that was my only complaint. Otherwise, I have really enjoyed this car. It's been a lot of fun. So again, Aaron on Autos.com, sitting in the 2015 Subaru BRZ in its special blue. Yeah.